Hi, you guys. It's Sasha again. Really happy to be here with you all. And I'm just going to take you through a pretty short yoga sequence while sitting in our chairs. And just like with the last practice, the most important thing you can do is just connect with the breath. So we'll get started at the ring of this bell. So feel free to either close your eyes or just have a really soft gaze. And just begin to relax your body and try to listen to the sound of the bell. So we're going to get started here. Just get yourself in a really comfortable seat wherever you are. And we're just going to bring our hands out in front of us and interlace the fingers. And then press our palms out away from our chest here. And just kind of feel the shoulder blades on the back pull apart here. Finding a little bit of a back body stretch. And then on an inhale, we're going to rise up and bring our arms up overhead. Some of you may want to stop right here, and that feels like a good enough stretch. Or if it feels accessible, bringing it up all the way up in a line with your shoulder blades. And then on an exhale, coming back to chest height. Inhale up and over the head. Twice more. Exhale, lowering down. One more time. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, lowering down. And then gently begin to release your grip. And just bring your arms out, down by your side. And just take a moment here to take one deep breath all together. So inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And this next move, I know a lot of you guys have probably done through your Special Olympic practices, but we're just going to bring our arms out to our side like a T-like position, and we're just going to find little rotations with the arms here. And begin to wake up the entire arm bones. Option to go as slow or fast as you'd like, and gradually begin to make the circles a little bit bigger. And remembering to breathe. And then on your next breath, reverse directions. Let's start with some big circles here. And then gradually getting smaller and smaller. And then pausing here. Inhale, take a big breath in. Exhale, let the hands go down by your side. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to find a few neck rolls. So begin to just rotate your neck into one direction. Feel free to close your eyes here. Maybe stopping at a point that feels a little bit more crunchy or tense. And remembering to breathe with all of your movements. And then on your next breath, switch rotations of the neck. One more full rotation. And then begin to find some stillness and pause. Notice any changes your body might feel from just a few movements, working to release the tension in the shoulders and the neck and the upper back. So this next move is going to be a really subtle one. So if you're sitting in a chair, just very gently kind of bring your hands behind the chair. And you might be able to interlace fingers. If not, just grab any part of the hand that feels accessible. And if you can interlace fingers, just begin to kind of pull the fingers apart from each other. And it's a really subtle stretch. You should just feel kind of this opening of your front body. We're going to sit here for 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. And then really gently releasing the hands down by your side. We're going to do a few different leg movements now. So let's start with our left leg. So we're going to kick our left leg up to the ceiling. And just, you really want that straight line from your hip bone all the way out through your foot here. And then very gently, just like we did with the arms, we're going to find a few circular rotations with that leg. And then on your next breath, switching rotation. You really need to use that upper thigh bone to kind of keep your leg elevated here. So feel free to contract that upper quad area. Taking one more breath, and then pause in the center. And then on an exhale, bring your foot back down to the earth. And then from here, we're just going to inhale, kick up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the foot back down to the floor. Inhale, kick up. Twice more. Exhale, come back down. Last time, inhale, kick up. Exhale, come back down. And then just take one breath here. Take notice of how your left leg feels. See if it feels any different than that right leg. And let's go into the second side. So on an inhale, kick up your right leg. And you're wanting that hip bone parallel to your foot. And then slowly begin to move the foot into one direction. Remembering to breathe here wherever you are. And then on your next breath, slowly begin to switch direction. And then pause in the center. On an exhale, bring your foot back down to the earth. Inhale, kick up that leg once more. Exhale, bring the foot back down to the floor. One more time. Inhale to kick. Exhale, dropping the foot back down to meet your other one. Good. And then our next pose, we're going to kind of replicate a forward fold. So this can look multiple different ways depending on how accessible it feels in your body. So maybe you just want to keep your hands on your knees, close your eyes and breathe. That's a really great option. Or you can slowly just begin to kind of fold over your legs and fold over your body. Maybe you want to pause right here and see how your breath feels right there. Or the final option is to fold all the way over your head, your legs, and just hang your head really heavy here. Whenever we can get our head below our hips, we call that an inversion. And that's really good for calming our entire system. So just take a few breaths here. Notice where your breath is showing up in the body. Just take a moment to relax. And then really slowly, we're going to rise all the way back up into that original seated position. And then our final move here, just going to be shaking it all out. Shaking the wrists out, maybe shaking the head out, shaking the feet out. Whatever feels good to just kind of move the energy throughout your body. And then whenever you're done, bringing your hands back down towards your side. And we're just going to finish here with a big inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, bringing the palms to touch. And then on an exhale, bringing your hands down into your heart space. And taking one more breath here together. And then allowing your body to fully relax. And if you want to stay in this position with your eyes closed or a gentle gaze, we'll close the class just how we started, with one ring of the bell. Try to trace the sound with your ears until it stops. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.